We're going off road, way back off the highway. Head out the window with the head cocked sideways. Chrome stack blowing black to the skyway. Put on some Hank, let's crank it like it's Friday. Off road, way back off the highway. Head out the window with the head cocked sideways. Chrome stack blowing black to the skyway. Throw on some Hank, let's crank it like it's Friday.
Welcome to Corn-Fed TV. My name is Lincoln, and today we are going to be going over my Skottle, which we've talked about in a couple other videos, but never actually got down to what it is. But before we get into that, you need to know that the rest of the audio in this video is going to be crap. And matter of fact, I'm redoing the intro to this because there was zero audio. Don't know what happened. I hope I fixed the issue now, and we're going to jump right into it. So what we have here is an 18-inch disc blade straight off of a cultivator. And people, when we went to originally use it up at Badlands, people were like, well, how'd you get the concave in it? And it's a disc blade. Well, how'd you get it to, well, it's a disc blade. Well, people didn't understand. They thought it was all one piece. No, well, it is one piece, but what this is a disc blade. It goes, there's normally a square hole right there in the center, which has been filled, for obvious reasons. And if you look real close, it's all bent from, years of being worked in the dirt, hitting rocks, other miscellaneous objects, field tile, who knows. So, disc blade. And then what we have here is some scrap tubing. I can't remember the diameter right off the top of my head. It looks like it's 1.5 inches maybe. And then we have a 3/8 round rod. If you're wondering why it's set like this, it is so my Ozark Trail single burner and my Cobalt propane tank can sit in there. Sit it in there like that. Man, that sounds pleasant. Turn it like so, and when you flip it over, it'll sit in place. You'll see it in the other clips. So that's how it's held, which I'm actually getting ready to take this back down to work and figure out how to make wind guards. Since it comes to a point, I can just face it into the point, into the wind, and have basically a burner guard, so it keeps it out of the wind. Because in the next clip you see that I had to fight the burner a little bit with the wind. Up at Badlands, I made lunch one day. Worked perfectly fine. I got up the next morning and it took me like 45 minutes to make bacon and eggs. It was ridiculous. There was a lot of people interested in it. They gathered around to check it out. I was hoping to feed them, and that didn't happen because it took so long. So, back on this real quick before we move on. I did, this has all been kind of cleaned up with a grinder. I didn't have it sandblasted, which this was kind of a let's see if it works before I put any more time into it, which it works. And I went ahead and cleaned it all up. It's been heat treated with the acetylene torch. I went through and just made sure this thing was almost glowing orange. It cooled. I cleaned it up again with the grinder, and then I brought it home and basically seasoned it like you would a cast iron skillet. So bottom side's been done, the cook side has been done. So there we go. So now we're going to come over here to what do I use as legs. Well, the legs, I can't show you because the roof is so low, but the the legs are brought to you by Complete Off-Road. Call Chris at that number right there. And anyway, the legs just slide in there. You get the holes lined up, and then I just use these nuts and bolts right here. I wanted something a little quick and easy, but these are just fine. So it's a real simple build. I already had a tank, but the wife went ahead and got another one. So if you take the extra cost of a tank out of the equation and just use just the burner, I've got $20 invested in this thing. I wanted a name brand Skottle, and it was like, we'll just say it's 400. It was really close to 400. And I watched another video, and they said that it was basically just a display, and I'm like, I've got access to that. So there it is. $20 Skottle. I have 3 legs, by the way. They're over here. Oh, sorry for the mess. We've got Christmas and stuff going on. All the lights are hung now, so enough about that. On to the rest of the video. So I went ahead and opted to put it outside just because of pure smokiness. I didn't take that into accountability, but you can see the wind, but you can also hear the struggle that this thing's trying to do keeping up. So I went ahead and put both doors out. That way maybe we can contain our heat a little bit. I mean, the steaks are almost done. I mean, look how good these things look. They got a little char just because I put it in the middle. So, I mean, I kind of babied this one. You guys seen me put these on there fairly quick, but I babied this one. I mean, we're not talking super bad, but I mean, they look better. So I babied this one here. That way it didn't get all burned up. So just a little fat in there. This is not a cooking channel, so please do not judge this. It's also the first time on here, so I now know that I can cook out here as long as the wind has died down. We have the steaks. Hopefully they eat better than they look. They don't look too bad, but hopefully they eat better. Lindsay made some coconut shrimp. I went ahead and made some cornbread because you always gotta have cornbread on standby on any occasion. And we got the mac and cheese going. Come over here. We got a couple baked potatoes going. And boom. Got the old peanut butter whiskey. Shit's good. But while we're talking about peanut butter, got some peanut butter beer as well. This one's not as good as the one I've got in the fridge over here, but it still drinks. Then we got the old trusty dusty Miller Lite. So, you guys want to say hi? Hey. He's eating his dinner. All right. Well.
He's waving.
Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. So, all right. So that was walk around on the Skottle, and we made some steaks on it. You guys hopefully enjoy that. Hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you. I've been Lincoln. Y'all been great. We'll see you in the next one.